Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Nick from On the Foot Market. Happy Wednesday. It is Team of the Week 15 time, and the Team of the Week was actually just released. So for you guys today, I will have a video out this afternoon. I am not feeling well. To everybody who's in the comments wondering, I didn't upload the other day. We haven't been double uploading, and streaming hasn't been a thing. It's the holidays. I feel awful, but I feel good enough to get out YouTube content, so I want to keep that rolling for you guys, even though I'm going to have a few days off of the Twitch stream. So that's how we're going to do it. Today's going to be a market watch, just complete market update video, kind of talking through some things coming up. And yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop me a thumbs up. Rewards are tomorrow. I'm getting very anxious for rewards. I have Elite 3 rewards for myself, and I'm going to grind out today and finish rank 1. So we're going to have a special video for you guys this week on more specific, just my rewards. So first thing I want to talk about with you guys in today's video is these live items. They're getting really low, and I traded some of them last night. Last night I picked up a Ben Yedder at 360. I sold at 390. I mean, they're getting low, guys, and I think you have to look out for a deal or two today. I think tomorrow at rewards, even though they are in packs, I do think they're going to go up in price. So just keep that in the back of your heads. I also wanted to say, I think today, by the time you see this video, by the time this video's up, you would know that Sandro is in Team of the Week. I think you're going to see Douglas Costa's informs and his live items start to go up, as there is a perfect link in a 4-3-3 where the left back and the left wing, they perfect link to each other. So I would say that that duo of players is going to probably go up today, in my opinion. And then I think a guy like Van Dijk, I mean, he's like 575 right now. He is up a little bit because the game's on right now. But this is a pretty low price. I mean, I know you guys think it's over expensive, but the amount of hype that this card provides and the fact that you can get under 600 is interesting to me. I also look at a guy like James right now who's like 165, I think 170, which is just really low for this card. Now, I know these cards have a lot of supply. I understand that, guys. I'm with that belief. I get what you guys are saying. However, I still feel like there's room for these cards to rise, especially Serge Aurier. I mean, if we look at prices right now, this card is really low. And for what this card offers, I mean, this card price pretty much just shocks me. I think Serge Aurier, if you look on the market right now, he's 98,000 coins. I picked up one at 94 last night. If you guys see him at 90, I would just buy him. I think it's a no-brainer for me. Kondogbia is interesting. Kondogbia is 470. I think he's going to be over 500. I think all these cards at rewards tomorrow, guys, are going to push up in price. It's just my opinion. I think that they're not that low, but I think that some of them are a lot lower than what they were last week. And I think what you're going to see is, though, even though there's a mass supply with these cards, you're going to probably see the prices of them rise a lot. These are the second set of UCL live cards. So expect these to go up tomorrow, is something that I really would expect. Before I talk about Team of the Group stage, I do want to talk about another thing on the market right now. Pogba is in Team of the Week as well, and I would like to look at Pogba. This is right now about an hour and a half after Team of the Week came out. How is Pogba and Sandro's informs? How are they reacting to the announcement of being in Team of the Week? So Pogba was 565 before today. He's like 540 right now, so nothing crazy in terms of panic there. And then Sandro is at, let's go take a look at Alexandro. Sandro is usually 200. I saw him at 170 when I saw him at 160. I missed the snipe at 160 this morning when I woke up. And all right, so he's like 170, 168. I mean, these are selling. Somebody's buying all these. So, I mean, you have to play the reality, guys, is that the new Alexandro inform is not going to be cheap. Alexandro is the most meta left back in FIFA. And that's just, I mean, you could argue that Telles is, but Sandro's amazing. So I would assume that this is going to rebound back to 180, 190, probably during the rewards period. I mean, the new one's going to be expensive. The thing is that this is a best of Team of the Week. So this has, obviously, if you guys know and been watching this year, these cards have more supply because the best of Team of the Week was available during Black Friday packs. So that kind of card has a lot more supply than some other cards. So it makes sense to me. So what I want to look at as well with you guys is talk to you guys about Team of the Group stage. These cards are getting very rare, and I think you guys, I bought an Ericsson last night at 330, and I just sold it at 365. Start to look into these cards for rewards tomorrow. Last week, the cards that actually went up the most were the Team of the Group stages. Out of any cards at weekly rewards, the cards that absolutely flew were the Team of the Group stages, and I was like so pissed I didn't buy them. So I'll definitely take a look this week, guys, at some of the Team of the Group stages. I think they're going to be definitely worth your while to look into, especially Dybala. I mean, Dybala, Griezmann, Bale. I mean, there's a group of them that go really high every single week. Messi goes high as well, but Messi, Messi's already up. Messi actually in the panic last week, guys, was 1.4 million, and now he's 1.8. So that was such such a buy at that price. I'm actually surprised I didn't buy him last week when he was that low in price. I don't know why I didn't, but I always pass up on some buys, guys, and I look back and it's a hindsight bias that I feel like, oh, I should have bought that. You know, everybody does that at some point within FIFA. So that's really with those two squads. Rewards are tomorrow. I would expect tomorrow, guys, we're going to have a big market push-up. I really feel that way, man. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I really feel like tomorrow the market's going to go very high. I think there's a lot of I think the FUTMAS period had people not buying teams, and I think now that FUTMAS is over, even though Team of the Year is around the corner, I think people are going to probably just settle and buy teams is my assumption. I think that's what we got to be realistic and look at. Icons are down. Oh, wow. Icons are down at 630 right now. Wow. Okay. 629. But I think you're going to see that people are going to settle for that stuff. A lot of you guys have been asking me, Nick, do you think the baby icons are going to go up? And I'm not sure, guys, because the Raul came out. They didn't go up a ton, but Raul is supposed to be the last scheduled icon of FUTMAS. So I don't know how that's working. I don't know if they're going to save more Prime Icon SBCs for Team of the Year. I don't know what they're doing. I have no idea. I don't know how they're going to do that. And so in terms of content for the rest of the week, guys, you should probably expect more. I would expect another League SBC, and I would expect a flashback on Friday. I wanted to start and talk to you guys really quickly in this Market Watch video about a quick thing, which is I would like you guys to come over here with me for a second. We're going to go over to this screen. And I wanted to start talking to you guys about Player of the Month. Now, Salah scored a goal just now, but before that, Son was in the lead. This is very close for POTM, I believe, and I think it's going to be it's going to be interesting to see if Salah's going to take it or if Son's going to take it. It's going to be one of the two, in my opinion. So just to get you guys going with some Player of the Month knowledge and things like that, this is around the corner. This is coming up for Premier League, and then I think Bundesliga. I think Timo Werner's running away with it. Timo Werner's probably got it. I mean, Ribery's close. Royce could win the fan vote again, but I think Timo Werner will probably get it this month. So I'll have you guys sorted with some videos for POTM. The norm, we'll get you guys there. So, guys, in terms of other things, I wanted to speak to you guys about a few other things. I would not touch golds this week at rewards. I think golds are done. I really do, guys. I think golds are done. I want to be transparent with you guys. I bought some Jesus and Fabinho's from last team of the week. I bought them yesterday. I bought Jesus at 185. Fabinho at 185. That's just for me because they're very meta players, and a lot of people use them. The reason why I bought them is because so many people use Jesus and Fabinho that I thought out of packs they would do really well. So that's why I bought those two. If I were you guys, start to look at, if you haven't already, obviously some of the past Team of the Week stuff. You guys know how this stuff rolls. At rewards, it does really well. Chiellini's already up a ton. So a lot of this stuff is already really up, which is tough. Looking at the market, it is inflated, and people are starting to buy into this stuff for rewards. So my best tip to any of you guys who have not bought yet is just try to find the stuff that maybe people have not bought already. It doesn't even need to be informs, right? Sometimes the lives are the ones that go up a lot. It really is dependent week by week, and there's no set formula for how to make coins. I just want to make that clear to you guys. There's no set formula for a card that is or isn't a buy in 1 week. Like that Mane at 285, right? Like you got to understand price points, guys. I just knew that he was too low the other day, and I bought him at 250. So that's kind of how I roll with it. I mean, there's no real way. There's not like a right price. You just have to be familiar with prices, and you have to watch them for a while. And once you do, you start to get comfortable with certain cards. And then after that, guys, it's all she wrote. I think in my club, that Royce is just for my team. You know, De Gea I bought actually at a 395, which is really good because he's exploded in the last week. He's a very good keeper, and I think now he's like 460, and it looks like he's on his way to like 500. So that for me has been really good, and that's been amazing. So also, I think it's really interesting for you guys to look at some of the players. There's been some players that are like more popular informs / starter informs. You know, one of them would be Eric Bailly. He's gone up like 20K because Christmas came out, and I'm wondering if kids just got on and bought Eric Bailly inform because it's the first thing they wanted to buy. That's interesting to me to kind of like analyze, you know. For me, that's interesting to see. Lacazette is 210. Okay. Hulk is an interesting one. Hulk's like a guy who's been just kind of dying this FIFA. He's kind of just died over time. He went up to like 220, and everyone was like, "Oh, he's going to 300," including myself. And he's just kind of slowly burnt out, which has been interesting to watch. I think this week, guys, in terms of we're talking rewards right now, I think the newer stuff is going to explode. I do. I really think the lives, and I think the team of the group stage. Like, I think these kind of cards and the lives are going to do really, really well this week. The newer lives, which is, let me get this up, the ones we just talked about. I think these are going to do well. I think these are cards that a lot of people are going to want to try out and get in their team. And then as well, what I would do, guys, is we'll do a Team of the Week investment review later today on the channel. But make sure you guys are looking at these cards. Like, does anyone link with these cards? Like Son, obviously, I think Son's used in a Prem team. Pogba's probably just used in a Prem team. But Lala would look at, like, I don't know if Mbappe goes up with Lala, but maybe like Rabiot, UCL. Not crazy links today. Sandra, I mean, obviously I would say Chiellini or Douglas Costa. And the link investments, guys, realistically, the link investments are they go up the most at weekend league rewards. Link investments really go up at weekend league rewards because people wait to get their team until weekend league rewards, and then they go buy because they get the set of coins or they get the packs. Then they go buy stuff at weekend league rewards. That's what I would say as well. And then, I mean, Prime Icons, really, guys, it doesn't really look like we got a problem with any of these. They just look like they're inflated, and they're always going to be inflated. They don't really look like they're dropping much. What I would say is just be careful, anybody watching this video. Just be careful holding any, like, really serious teams, maybe past this weekend or the weekend after. I do think there's going to be a pretty big crash in terms of, like, a pre-crash for Team of the Year. I do think that there's going to be a hype level that comes out, or somebody's going to stir the pot on that at some point pretty soon. So I would just be careful to anybody watching this video buying like Eusebios or Hullets or R9s, because in my experience with pre-crashes and things like that, the stuff that gets hit the most is the most expensive stuff. That's in my experience, guys. The stuff that comes down the hardest is the stuff that is the most expensive. So just be careful with that stuff. And then, yeah, guys, I mean, I would make sure that I'm broke. Really, I mean, I think it's a really good move to be broke before rewards. I am every single week, and that's kind of how you guys should roll. I'm actually right now trying to pick up some of these live cards for good prices, but they're not easy to pick up. Suarez, for me, has been fluctuating between like 1.3 and 1.5 a ton, so I'm trying to see if he does come back down to 1.3. I think that was his low point. I don't think he's going back there, but man, some of these cards, I think Aurier for me, guys, is really interesting at 90K. I don't think Aurier can go much lower than that, with Walker UCL being like 150, 160. I just don't even see how Aurier is going to go lower than that price. But yeah, I think you guys got to look at the new cards, maybe, because the new is popular, right? When people see new cards, they want to put them in their teams, and all these guys are newer cards that people want to get in their teams. So this is the cards that I'll be looking at. Damn, I can't even get a price for Hamas. All right, so I mean that's probably it for the video today. In terms of the trade pile, guys, I mean I just have the Douglas Costas I bought last week and the Cavani, so I'm trying to sell those now. Just to lazies, I have them listed at like 300. I've actually had a few lazies, which is crazy. And then, yeah, so thank you guys for watching the video today, man. I really appreciate everybody's support. I'll see you guys for a Team of the Week investing video later today and rewards videos tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching, and peace out.